Hello, welcome to another slow box opening today. It's a release of Innistrad Crimson Vow, another set, the second set to the Innistrad block where they're going back. Midnight Haunt, I skipped. I didn't quite like the set, but you know what? I bought this because there are a couple of different special things. And also, before I start, tell me whether you like this new setup. I've got this new fancy gadget that shoots top down. Kind of missed the sideways angle, but let's see if things are a bit better top down. So I'm going to start with the buyer box promo. So I'm going to zoom in there. It's Alt. They're making these Dracula versions. It's sort of like the Ikoria had these kaiju dinosaur things. So we've got these special Dracula inspired. We've got Voldaren Estate here. So this is the rainbow land that lets you pay 1 life, add 1 mana of any color, only to cast vampire spells, and it spits out lots of blood tokens. So full foil, this is the buy box promo. So support your LGS and get that from your LGS. Now they've actually changed the set booster packaging to look more like draft boosters. I guess it does save a lot of shipping volume and also paper, which is great for the environment. So good on you, Wizards, for doing that. I'm just gonna get cracking in here. But the contents are the same. So with set boosters, you get 30 set boosters. And these ones are, according to the box, made in Japan. So hopefully the qualities, I do like the made in Japan set boosters. And what have we got here? All right, looking in, they've actually got box topper. That's why I got this. This was missing from Midnight Haunt. They didn't do a box topper. And I think based on feedback, they've now put the topper on a piece of card because in some of the double masters and a few other things, the box topper got bent and shaken around during storage. So we've got a nice little, this is the arena wallpaper. I think that's Olivia Voldaren. So the whole theme here, we'll save this for last, is about Edgar Markov getting married to Olivia. All right, so we've got 30 packs to crack, and let's get right into it. Let's go. Now, the set has been released on 12th November on Magic the Gathering Arena, and pre-release is on tonight. So get your pre-release kits at your LGS and stay COVID safe and play. So I'm going to get cracking into this, going to set that aside. Now, as usual with the set boosters, you've got a list card, 1 in every 4 packs. So these things come, I think that's a list card because of the magic bat, otherwise it's a token. So let's have a look here. We start off with the art card. So this is one of the mill vampires, pretty scary looking. And of course, you've got these black and white lands that have a little bit of a sheen to it, the way it's like spot varnish on the cards. You can kind of see that there, it's a bit shiny. Spot varnish. So we've got 1 in each pack. These are nice in foil. And then you've got a mix of thematic uncommons and commons. Then we've got a couple of uncommons. Put them up there. And then you've got these sort of celebration frames. I guess you could call them as a wedding frame. So it could be in any rarity and slot. Generally, you get about 2 rares in every pack and a foil as well. So we've got another one of these. I'll go faster in the other packs, but just the first one, I'm just going to spend a bit of time looking at these sort of ornate frames. So alt art, got 1 common, uncommon, and then that's not a rare. So we've got a slot here, another uncommon slot. It's got another flip card, and then we've got first rare, which is Concealing Curtains. It's just Defender. Of course, the theme has werewolves and vampires, so we do have another flip card there. And let's see what the next card is. Is it another rare? It's a foil. Got Stitched Assistant. So I'm going to put my art cards aside there. And then, oh, it's not a list card. It's a token card. So, boom. Foil there. So that was a dud. 1 rare minimum a pack. Sometimes you get 2. In 4% of them you get 3. And then in some of them you just, I guess you get 1. So the art cards, oops, it got stuck. Here we go. Because of the foil, the spot varnish. So these are really nice. The Japanese cards are really nice. So yeah, if you want to pimp out your commander deck, it's a unique way to do so. So I'm just going to skip through some of these uncommons. I tried to draft the set today. I can't say I've quite gotten it yet. Blue seems very powerful. Anyway, these are some of the special frames, and then you got a normal common, and then we've got an uncommon. First rare, Olivia's Attendants, nothing special. Well, this is really hard because I'm doing this standing up. But anyway, Foil Vampire's Kiss. And then we've got the first uncommon, Will of the Wisp. Goes right back to Alpha, I think, Will of the Wisp. Classic card. Okay, I'm going to speed up a little bit. I'm wondering, I really wish, don't you think the wizard should do a list card in every single pack? That'll be really cool, huh? Just more hits, give us booster fun to the extreme. Also, oh, here we go. We've got our namesake Edgar. He's not mythic, he's rare. He's a flip card, so he's a Vampire Lord. Edgar Charmed Groom, art by Nestor Osandalil. When he dies, return him to the battlefield, transform under its owner's control. He comes over flipped in a coffin. And then at the beginning of your upkeep, you can create a 1/1 black and white vampire creature token lifelink and put a bloodline counter on Edgar Markov. Then if there's 3 of them more, he revives and he comes back stronger than ever. But sadly, he doesn't have evasion. No flying. So we've got Wall, got Brian Coma, and then we've got this first pack with 2 rares. We've got Odric, Bloodcurst, pretty powerful. No, actually not really. 3 mana, 3/3 is pretty good. Lots of abilities there. And then we've got, I won't go into too much details. And then we've got another list card. This is a nice one. I think it's worth a little bit. Videlkin Ori. Where did I put the list? Yeah, here we go. Yeah, so here we go. I think this is Mirrodin. 4 mana. You could play non-land cards as any time you could play an instant. So everything has got flash, basically. Surprised they didn't reword the templating in that one. We've got the game card at the back. Yep, so nothing there. Let's chuck that there. Got beautiful, this is Kojima art. This is a nice alt art Soren. So the art's by Ayami Kojima, famous Japanese illustrator on, I think, Konami, Castlevania, I think, if I'm not wrong. Look at that island. It's crazy. It's black and white, but quite evocative of an island. Okay, gonna skip through these. Uncommon, uncommon. First rare, Imperious Mindbreaker, Human Wizard. And then we've got Voldaren, Epicure, another one. And then we've got some Celebrants here. Another rare, we've got Thalia. This is a nice reprint. The first time I think a Legendary has been reprinted in she's been reprinted in a standard set. Gloomy. She's gonna come spoil the party, I think, as a Guardian of Thraben. So look at her face there, crazy. Love the art. I still like the OG art, but this one's pretty evocative. Really nice. Thalia, they've got a foil. Now Thalia's price has come down because she's had a secret lab printing. Obviously, she's a staple in Legacy, Death in Texas. So really good card. Time to get a cheap one if you haven't already got one. So take away the token. Sign, not sign art cards. I'm making a mess here. Sorry, I'm just going to be quicker, get my setup right. Go down commons, uncommon, Restless Bloodseeker. Got belligerent guests. Lots of guests at this wedding are not very happy, I guess. They're belligerent. Got Weary Prisoner, poor guy's trapped. Common. And then we've got, here's the first mythic. We've got a 3 mana Chandra. I don't know if this is the alt art, but this is nice. Look. 3 mana Chandra, not the most powerful Chandra, but 3 mana Planeswalkers are always nice. And then the foil is Massive Might. Really nice. First mythic of the pack, I think. Chandra, she's dressed to kill. I wonder who she's going to kill. Anyway, poor person. She's coming to burn up the vampires. So we've got a couple of zombies in here. Now the commander decks are also really good. You know, the last one had a zombie one, which was very popular. Will help. Quite a very good deck if you don't have it. And there are 2 more commander decks which I'll buy and maybe open on camera next week. So we've got Anje, Maid of Dishonor. She's come back. She's Anya Falconwrath. She was the star of one of the commander decks 2 years ago, I think, where she could loot. But here she is. She's a 4/5 for 4 mana, really powerful. Whenever she or one or more vampires enter the battlefield, and you control, create a blood token, and it triggers only once a turn. So wizards have this new templating where they don't want people to abuse, you know, these sorts of effects with ETB triggers. They only trigger once a turn. But, you know, she quickly takes control 2, and you can second a creature or blood token and drain people for 2. Really nice. It's rare. Quite powerful rare. And then, of course, you've got this day and night token. It's one of the key mechanics of this set, where night flips in the day flips in the night. Gets a bit confusing, but you get used to it. Lots of funky effects you can do. Some removals based whether it's day or night, at least in the last set. So you wait till it flips, and then if it's night, it does more damage. Alluring Suitor, who's he trying to chase? Got gluttonous guests, we've got belligerent guests, we've got gluttonous guests, got all kinds of guests. Here we go, Drod's Call Infantry, no rare, Infestation Expert at the wedding, Investigator's Journal, Cute. If you like, well, it creates suspect counters, and then you can draw a card with the suspect counters. I wonder if they made suspect counters. Yeah, it's just a counter in it. And we've got, here we go, another Shrine of Honden. It's another list card. Sorry, it's not a separate token. That one's just, you put a counter on the journal itself. So just card advantage over time. I think I'm going to get rid of this. This thing is making my back hurt standing up. Anyway, I know I need a higher chair. So here we go. We got the first alt art rare in this foil frame. Got, here we go, Blood Vial Purveyor. 4 mana, 5/6. It gets bigger and bigger. Flying Trample. Whenever an opponent casts a spell, that player creates a blood token. Whenever it attacks, it gets +1/+0 for each blood token. So basically, it's great in Commander as well. Everyone gets blood tokens, but your guy gets bigger, and it's trample and evasion, so it can deal damage. There we go. So we've got an egg. We've got smoldering egg. We've now got Biolume egg. Lots of eggs for the guests. Eggs for everybody. We've got Demonic Bargain. Love the art on this one. Sam Gui. It's quite good in Commander, I think. If you're not playing something that requires combo pieces, or you could abuse something from exile, you could. It's like a tutor for 3, like Grim Tutor, but you know, you might obviously exile the card that you're tutoring for. A bit of a downside. I love unlucky number 13, but maybe it could have been a smaller number. Cobalt Lancer, love the art on this one. It's like it's a zombie horse, crazy. And we got a human soldier token. I know I said I'd go faster, but I just love going through some of these cards because I'm seeing them for the first time for some of them. So I'm also getting a kick trying to go through them. What about you? Do you guys love the smell of cards? The cards smell great. Kind of like fresh printed card smell. So we've got Unholy Officiant. Got another one. We've got Blood Hypnotist. And we've got Keswick Wolf Rider. So you could exile 3 cards from your graveyard and create a 3/2 wolf token. And this itself is a 1 mana 1/2. Great in, I guess it's pretty good in aggro red. Potentially, it doesn't have haste or evasion. 1/2. And then we've got, here we go, we've got Join in Unholy Matrimony. I can't wait to open the box topper. The box topper is a foil version, I think, of the Dracula cards. So alt art Dracula cards. Some more of these. This is kind of grayscale. Anyway, do you love the set? Do you like Innistrad? The next one I'm looking forward to is, I guess, they're going back to Kamigawa. We've got Falcon Rush Celebrants, got Lantern Bearer. So Kamigawa is sort of a new Kamigawa. We've got another Blood Veil Purveyor in normal. There we go. Alt art and regular art. Got Weaver Blossoms, just a normal foil, and one of these cards. So we haven't got a foil rare or foil mythic yet. Usually these boxes have 1 or 2. I think the Vidalcan Ori is a nice little hit. Stormkirk Rune, love the art. Bruno Stormkirk, I think is the name. Anyway, so really nice. Kind of cool. Thirst for Discovery. I really like this card. 3 mana instant, draw 3 and discard 2 unless you discard a basic land. Great to dig deeper into your deck. Kindly Ancestor. Got another suitor here. Alluring Suitor. Got Patchwork Crawler. He is a zombie horror. Anyway, keep going. Twin Blade Geist and a Day-Night token. So just about halfway through the box. That might be another list card. Might or might not be. Anyway, we'll go. Got, I think that's Sigarda. Did they reprint Sigarda here? I can't remember. Blood Tithe Harvester. We've got Blood Petal Celebrant. Another Blood Dude. We've got Voldaren Epicure. She should be an Epicurist. Here we got Dorithia, Vengeful Victim. One of these with sort of pseudo flashbacks. Got Disturb, I guess creature version of flashback comes back. First rare in foil, it's a Bruno Stormkirk. Not the best card, but kind of flip card. It's quite cool. Love the back art there. Comes back bigger and better. Okay, moving along. Island. This is a nice island. So some of them are grayscale, some of them are black and white. Great way to pimp decks up. So we've got Innocent Traveler. We've got Unholy Officiant, Falcon Rush Celebrants, And Desperate Farmer, nothing here. And the rare is, I love this. It's one of my favorite cards. I'm going to put this in one of my commander decks because if you can abuse it. Now this is a new keyword, Cleave. It's a bit confusing, a bit clunky. So you could pay this mana cost there and you get the effect, including the effect that's in the bracket. So in this case, it's kind of like Final Fortune for 1 red. Take an extra turn after this one. During that turn, damage can be prevented. And in brackets, at the beginning of the next turn's end step, you lose the game. But if you play the Cleave cost, which is a lot heftier than this one, which is 4 blue, red, you get the effect in the brackets as well. And then this card's Edgar. So you basically get another turn for 7 mana. But there's some cards that let you cheat spells into play or get them for a discount. I think that's where this is really great to abuse. Great art by Philip Burbaran. And then, yeah, zombie card. Also, did you hear the news about Wizards going into... Someone from Star City Games found this numbered version of a backwards printed Viserys here. And that's currently going for auction, going for 1,500. It was numbered 77 out of 100. So, you know, Wizards are going to seeding. Seems like they're going to seeding limited edition alternate version cards with very small print run. Abrade is back as a common. That's great for players. So it's a powerful card. Mortal Spell. Glad it's downshifted. Another thing that was downshifted as well was Hero's Downfall. We haven't seen it yet, but it used to be a rare in Theros, but it's now been downshifted to uncommon. So we've got the rare is Howling Moon, and then it pumps Werewolves, Celebrants, and then we've got Spirit Token. All right, not the most exciting box. I'm not sure what the money card is in this one, but I haven't really checked. Here we go. 5% of these, they had signed cards. Anyone collect that? I don't know. It's going to be hard to collect the set. I guess Wizards trying to do all these variants to appeal to those people who are completists and want to collect them all. Just got to catch them all. The rare, Aeroth, another card I really like. This one gives you sort of pseudo card advantage. 2/4, dodges bolt-like effects, and when Aeroth is in play, if you draw a card, exile the top 2 cards of your library, and then you can play those cards this turn. So really good. Powerful, powerful card. You lose your draw step. So if you try to draw cards, unfortunately, if you Wheel of Fortune, for example, you only get to exile 2 cards instead of drawing them. Okay, here we go. We got the first foil rare. So the foil also has this... oh, this is misprinted. Can you have a look? Oh, this is crazy. I guess I could put this in the misprint group. Look at that. On this foil, it's not aligned. If you look here, the planes is meant to be stamped around the word planes. I hope we get another one. Then we can see. So it's a shifted. Can you see? The spot varnish is misprinted. And it's curled, look, out the box. And it just not doing very well. Wizards, come on, man. Here we go, Dreadfuge, and we've got Honeymoon Hearse, quite a powerful vehicle. Get my camera in order. Got more guests. Hookland Marina. Got Voltaic Visionary, and got Sigada's Summon. So it was a Sigada, but it is an enchantment. So creatures you control with +1/+1 counters on them have base power and toughness becomes 4/4. Flying and Angels. So it's rare. I need another mythic. This is quite a nice one in limited. It fixes your mana early on, and later on it flips into a 5/5 that also gives you mana of any kind at the beginning of your combat step, pre-combat main phase. This is taking a while. So we've got a Braid here, Swamp. I want to hit in one of those foils and see if it's a misprint. Got Markov's Retribution. Got Wedding Security. Always got to have security at a wedding. Kindly Ancestor, someone that comes back. We've got first rare, Dig It Up, Doom the Center, and then a Day-Night card. Nothing too special to dig up. Well, it's kind of a tutor. It's pretty good. For 1 mana, you could... Actually, this is good. For Cleave cost, I guess it is. Demonic Consultation is... Not Consultation. What was that one? It's a 4 mana tutor. This one's also a 4 mana tutor. You could search for any card, put in your hand for 1 black, black, and green. The other ones, I think 2 black, black. So I guess this is probably playable in Commander as a budget tutor. So we've got that Imposter guy that gets bigger. and bigger. Wow, here we go. Timothor, Baron of Bats. It's a mythic. I didn't know this guy existed. 4 black. Ward, discard a card. So you need to discard a card if you want to target him. Whenever another non-token vampire you control dies, you may pay 1 and exile it. If you do create a 1/1 bat creature, token flying, it gains when this creature deals combat damage to a player, sacrifice it and return the exile creature to the battlefield tapped. That's pretty powerful. Undead army coming back into play. That's really cool. Really like that card. It's hefty. Here we go. A double rare card. We've got Ill-Tempered Looter. And then one of these foil. And then we've got Moldavine of Reclamation from M20. Quite a new card as a list card. Getting to the end of it. Here we go. We've got Sorin. Okay, I have confirmed that the foils, 2 of them are planes. Both of them are misprinted. Really, really off. So this sheet where they packed, I've got to find the brothers of this sheet. They're all obviously stamped at the wrong angle. If we get another one, we can confirm whether that was the plains sheet, or do they print them by types of land, or do they just have a complete mix of lands on the sheet. This is a very nice card. It is mythic, so it's a zombie based card. It's for my Will Help deck. Whenever a non-zombie token enters the battlefield under your control, create a copy. So wow, powerful stuff. Only for only 4 mana. Really nice. Here we go. Second rare, Dreadfeast Demon. End the game ready. 5 black. At the beginning of your end step, sacrifice a non-demon creature. If you do create a token as a copy of this demon. So if you've got lots of fodder to sacrifice, you can make an army of 6/6 flying things, flying demons. I am tired. It's been a long day. Rushed to my LGS after work to get this, and here I am doing this opening. So smash that thumbs up button if you've enjoyed this opening. It's longer than usual because I haven't really had time to look closely into the set, so I'm sort of discovering it along with you guys. So thank you for joining me. Binding Geist. We've got this Curse of Hospitality. Love this. It's one of the powerful curse. You curse somebody, and when you attack them, you can exile your... when you deal combat damage to that enchanted cursed player, you can exile the top card of your library, and until the end of the turn, the creature's controller may play that card and spend mana of any type to cast that. So really one of the better cards in the set, I think. Got Diver Scab. And then we've got Creole Celebrant for Aristocrats deck. I think I'm due another rare list card. Maybe this one is it. The Ori, I think, is mythic. Oh, here we go. Third foil. Yep, also misprinted. I'm going to jump online on the misprint group and find out how common this is. Very nice foil island. Misprinted foil island. So we've got Fellstinger. Love the art in this. Look at that poor horse. The puncture wounds on the horse. Dead. Killed by a giant zombie scorpion. Wow. He lived a good life. Poor little horsey. So we've got Blood Crazed Socialite. We've got Drogue Skull Infantry. And the rare is Helena and Alina. The gold cards are pretty powerful in this set. And then we've got Supernatural Rescue, and we've got another list card, Vela. I think Vela is a mythic. Beautiful art by Alan Williams. It's, I'm not sure how much this is worth, but looks like a powerful card. Intimidate. Other creatures you control have Intimidate. So 4/6. And whenever Vela, the Nightclad, or another creature you control leaves the battlefield, each person. So a bit of a drain life without you gaining life, but pretty good. Could be a kind of a way to kill off your opponents by going infinite. Oh, here we go. Another foil island. So 2 foil islands, 2 foil planes, all for misprinted and bent. Pringled. Evolving Wilds, the only fixing in this set. Sorry, for dual lands, which I actually haven't seen yet. So here's, could be a triple red pack. We've got Breathtaker Seraph. Nope. We've got Markov Purifier. Got Weaver Blossoms. And the rare is Overcharged Amalgam. It is a rare Flying Flash exploit. When it exploits a creature, you can flash in and its counter target spell. Foil Evolving Wilds. And not list. Couple more packs. Could be missed. Let's keep going. Forest, not misprinted. Gluttonous Guest. Okay, more scabs. Lots of zombies in this set. So we've got Blood Tithe Harvester. We've got Innocent Traveler. That is a flip card. These flips are nice in foil. Lantern Bearer, here we go. We've got a second Planeswalker. We've got Kaya. It's a 3-mana Kaya. Not the most powerful 3-mana Planeswalker because she kind of doesn't really protect herself when she comes down. And the plus ability, creatures you control gain Death Touch on the end of turn. Put a +1/+1 counter up to one target creature token you control. It's not even a creature, it's token. Woo! Anyway, the doubling effect is pretty good. Doubling effects are always very good in Commander. So she could come down and if one or more tokens be created, double the tokens. So nice. Can't ever complain about getting a Planeswalker. So this is one of my favorite cards ever made by Magic. I think beautiful design. Fact or Fiction. It's instant speed, 3 and a blue. Review top 5 cards. You choose an opponent. They decide how to split the pile, and then you pick one. The rest goes in your graveyard. Very, very elegant card design. Whoever designed that, props to you. Violent. Okay, here we go. Bordered Window, Lancer. We've got Bloodstone Squire. You're going to need Squires at the wedding. You've got another more belligerent guests. Come on, guys. Behave yourselves. Stop being belligerent and drinking my wine. Here we go. We've got Mimic. This is a very nice clone effect. Very good. You can have it clone any copy of any creature in the battlefield that's spirit, and obviously in addition to that it does come back, look, as an enchantment. At the beginning of your upkeep, create a token as a copy of the enchanted creature. So yeah, so much value. This is a good card. We've got foil and then copy. Look at that. Something from Lovecraft. Okay, we've got Mr. Edgar Markov himself. This guy is funny. He's got an arrow in his head and he's going, whoa, what? Zombie shot to the head. Okay, Markov Purifier. Got Markov Waltzer. Lots of Markovs. Markovs out the wazoo. And then we've got the Officiant. Haven't got a triple rare pack yet. Okay, here we go. The first of our dual lands in this series. These are always quite good. And I think very playable in EDH. 2 or more lands, it comes into play untapped. That's not Secret Lair. I'm down to 5 packs. And then we go for the box topper. Boom. Got Cursed. Geisty Ritual. Vile Spawn Spider. Screaming Swarm. Here we go. First alt art card. This obviously comes in, these are nice to hit, but quite rare in these boxes. So this is a full art or extended art. I can never keep up. One of the dual lands. It's a Boros dual. Nice. Voldaren Epicure. We've got another guest who's gluttonous, drinking away. I don't think of gluttony, so I guess glutton for blood maybe. So we've got a Dollhouse of Horrors. Kind of creepy, but kind of cool. Got Foil of Braid. And then we've got one of these cards. 4 more packs. And then the big moment, the box topper. The box topper. Let's go. Got the plants. And love this art. Blood Tithe Harvester. Blood, blood, blood. It's blood everywhere. Look, more blood. Blood Petal Celebrant. If you're a bit squeamish about blood, this set is not for you. Here we go. I'm getting all these lands with I said I don't have lands, and suddenly I've got 3 in a row. I've got Deathcap Blade. I've got Wedding Security, as we've seen them earlier, and then Blood Token. More blood. Blood for everybody. You drink, personally prefer wine or beer, but you know, people might like blood. I want to see a Mythic. Let's do a Mythic. Sorin, another Planeswalker maybe. It's got more belligerent guests. Markov Waltzer. Ragged Recluse. The rare is Faithbound Judge. It's a Mythic actually. It's got 1 white. It's got Defender, Flying, and Vigilance. And what does it do? At the beginning of your upkeep, if Faithbound Judge has 2 or fewer judgment counters, put a judgment on it. As long as there's 3 or more judgment counters in it, it can attack as though it didn't have Defender. It's not bad. It's gets bigger and it comes back as an enchantment. These ones that come back as an enchantment, really good. And then, not a list card, it's one of these fancy foil guests. 2 more packs, and then the box topper. couple of monstrosities, more chaff, uncommon, common, and then we've got Desperate Farmer, and the rare, nope, not even a rare, boo. Uncommon, and the rare is Voice of the Blessed. It's nothing too special. Yo, here we go. Boom. Got a rare one of these. It's a rare foil. The foil's a bit muted. Rare foil Geralf, Visionary Stitcher. So this guy gives all your zombies flying. It's a little bit curled. You can see it's a bit pringled. And zombies you control have flying, and then blue tap suck another non-token creature, and you can create an XX blue zombie token. So it's nice. I got a full art non-foil and one of these in the foil. So that's not bad. We've got a signed Ryan Pancoast Kaya card. So I've got 2 of those, and then another regular planes. And then the last pack, let's see if we hit anything good. I'm glad I got that in my second last pack. Okay, we're doing at least 2 rares in this one. We've got a Spider Horror, Weevil Blossoms, and then we've got the statue, Voldaren Estate. Here we go. It's the basic land version of, the basic art version of Castle Dracula. Could we get a third rare? Nope, that's it. We have finished the pack, and then we saved the best for last. Let's do this. Box topper. So I'm going to peel it off. It's only a single card. It's stuck to the... Oh, I'm going to damage it. Okay, here it comes off. It's got sticky tape on the back. Get Estate. So here we go. On camera, Crimson Vow box topper on a very long video, which no one's going to watch to the end. It's half an hour. Wow, this is probably my longest video yet. Don't want to damage the card though. Ah, fuck it. I'll just, pardon my swearing. It's also made in Japan. I can't tear it. Give me a second. I'll cut it open. Okay, snippity snip. Let's not snip the card. Boom. Which way is it? Okay, this is the back. It's obviously curled. I am going to do this. The good old-fashioned reveal. It is an uncommon. Oh, not happy about that. It's Quincy Harker, which is... Boo, it's a reclusive taxidermist. It's got the little stamp there, but it's actually an uncommon. No mythic. Could have got Edgar, Markov, anything, but these are nice. Really nice to collect. So anyway, thank you for joining me for this box opening. Hope you enjoyed it. It's had a couple of misprints and a couple of rares that were interesting, a couple of mythics. So yeah, including this foil one, lands, the mix, not the best box, but not the worst box. So thank you for joining me. Take care, enjoy. Good luck with your box openings. Bye.